Golf inherently brings really big highs and really big lows, and it's really easy to tie in your self-worth and your identity into your results. Golf has a tendency to kick you when you're down sometimes, and so if you are emotionally dependent on these outcomes, you're going to be miserable out here.
These are the journeys few ever witness, where pressure builds in silence and ambition fuels every swing, every decision. On the Epson Tour, athletes compete in the season-long race for the card, a true test of skill, endurance, and belief. Only 15 will earn LPGA status, but all are driven by the same vision, a future they've spent a lifetime preparing for. This isn't just about golf, it's about perseverance, sacrifice, and the pursuit of something greater. This is dream chasing.
Please welcome to the tee from Asheville, North Carolina, Rachel Kuehn.
My mom played collegiate golf, professional golf for a little bit. She was really the one that introduced us and encouraged us to develop our own relationship with golf. And it was one of the sports I played, but wasn't really my main passion until about halfway through high school. I realized, oh, I might be able to play this in college. When it came time for me to start looking at schools, the big joke was, because both her and my dad actually both went to Wake, I told her, I love that you went to Wake, I love that Dad went to Wake, but I am never going. I said, it's your school, it's not my school. And so I went and visited and just absolutely fell in love with it. It just had everything that I wanted.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Great.
You're Haylee?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
I think I remember you from the Pro-Am.
My parents brought me home from the hospital, and my grandpa put like a super old golf grip in my hand, and I grabbed onto it, and immediately he said, well, she's going to be a golfer. I played really well in junior golf. I took my first college visit when I was in 7th grade, which is kind of insane to think about. I waited until I was a junior in high school to commit to the University of Texas, which is where I went for 3 years. In 2021, just realized that I wasn't getting the support that I needed, and I needed to move back home. I was thinking about quitting. I entered the transfer portal and got a really cool offer to go play for my dream coach at Texas A&M. He believed in me, I think, when nobody else really did, even when I didn't.
I got into golf through my dad. At the time, Tiger Woods was at his prime. He just kind of threw me into golf just to see what it would be like. And he saw that I clearly enjoyed it and had a pretty good swing at 3 years old. And from there, it just kind of blossomed into something. He got me into tournaments when I was 4. Then I started playing like actual tournaments with more girls, like around 6 or 7, and started to win pretty early on.
Do you dream about playing golf? Do you just see yourself winning medals and trophies?
Yeah, I do.
From a young age, I've had cameras on me. It definitely kind of brought me into the world of golf at a younger age and kind of in a different spotlight. It just showed me like there was a different part of golf and that you can kind of make a name for yourself at a young age.
Avery did just that, claiming dozens of titles, including the prestigious Junior World Golf Championship.
I did feel like it was a very successful time for me, and I remember when I was probably 13 or 14, I had a little rough patch, and I felt like I was a much better player than what I was showing. For me, that was very new. Like, I had to rely on the people around me for sure. It's not always about winning. Obviously, I want to win. Like, that's very Tiger-esque. Like, why show up to a tournament if you're not going to try and win? I had to learn that you can't win every time, and most of the time you're going to fail. You kind of have to learn for yourself how to handle things.
With the pandemic disrupting plans to turn pro, Amari chose a new path, enrolling early at USC to begin her college career.
It was definitely difficult for me to make that transition. I'm going to go to school early and see how this turns out and see if I like it. And if I don't, I'll just leave and I can go try the pro circuit. I remember moving in and I was like, what am I doing here? This is not what I really envisioned for myself. I definitely have my team and my coaches to thank for kind of taking me under their wing. You are part of a team and you have these girls to rely on. I'm obviously very grateful for that.
Well, this pitch is interesting. That whole position on that back shelf, tendency here is to come up well short. You got to get it hard enough coming back up the hill into the wind to get it over that ridge. Now, what a wonderful play there.
Wow. How about that? She holds it out for eagle. To win the match and advance, Texas A&M, Hailee Cooper closes the deal.
I started playing much better my last year at A&M, and I kind of took a year off after. Didn't really know what I wanted to do. I was one of the hardest workers growing up. I was known for being at the course after it closed. They'd have to kick me off, but I think after a while it got to be too much and I wasn't getting better. I got the itch to kind of want to go play again. I hadn't had that for pretty much from my sophomore year of college. I was like, I'd like to, I think, continue playing in some fashion.
Cooper settled in and surged her senior year. And while she made waves in the SEC, Rachel Kuehn was making history in the ACC.
There's just something really special and really unique about collegiate golf. To have a support system of people that want you to succeed, that are there for you as a person, as a player, as a student, as a friend, you don't get those moments back.
Kuehn became the first Wake Forest women's golfer to win back-to-back ACC Player of the Year honors and helped deliver the program's first national title.
I love that feeling where your hands get a little bit sweaty. I love the nerves in your stomach. We get to like soak in the moment, and you get to actually feel the feelings and the emotions that come with competing. I was really fortunate that I had a good college career and doors opened up for me, and I felt like I might have a chance to make a career out of it.
And she's been able to do just that. During the Midwest stretch of the 2025 Epson Tour season, Kuehn didn't miss a cut, finishing 3 under at the Firekeepers Casino Hotel Championship, a top 20 in Harbor Springs, Michigan, during the Great Lakes Championship.
It's so easy to get lost in the weeds when you're here every week and you're seeing your friends play great and you're so happy for them, but you know you're capable of doing that too. And just reminding you to control what you can control and to not lose yourself in a number.
She rounded out the month of June 1 under at the Island Resort Championship and 5 under to finish 11th at the Otter Creek Championship. Back at the Great Lakes Championship, Hailee Cooper found herself in uncharted waters, missing the cut for the first time that season, and with it, a paycheck.
I'm not gonna play well if I'm worried about that. So I try to push it out of my mind. I'm not gonna be thinking about, let's not 3-putt for money, because you can't think like that. I mean, you're not gonna play well.
In her next 2 starts, she would cash in, finishing in the top 25 at the Island Resort and Otter Creek Championships. For Amari Avery, Harbor Springs marked her second missed cut in 5 starts, a moment that demanded as much composure as it did correction.
You can't really expect the game to keep up 100%. We have those off weeks where, you know, working our ass off trying to like make sure everything is ready for the next week or for the next stretch, but that's when you have to show up mentally, and I've had to really learn that and really trust that process.
And she did just that, finishing in the top 5 at the Island Resort Championship.
It can be tough out here. It's not going to be sunshines and rainbows all the time. Being really positive and trying to have a more positive outlook on things and realize, you know, I am just grateful to be here, you know, to be chasing my dream.